Guys, I hate this so much. This is my least favorite thing. As of a couple of weeks ago, United Wholesale Mortgage is has announced they are offering zero down mortgages, 0% to buy a home. As this article from CNN points out, this is making experts nervous. And if experts are nervous, then I am them and they are me because I don't like this one bit either. And let me explain what this program is doing and why I don't like it. First, let me explain what it's not doing. It's not relieving a buyer of their obligation to make a down payment. It's not some act of generosity on the part of a CEO somewhere. Not at all. Really, what this does is, and how this is different from a standard mortgage, this creates two mortgages on a home. The first is the standard mortgage you would expect, 97% of the home's appraised value. And the second mortgage is for that remaining 3%. And that basically acts as the down payment in this scenario. That second mortgage does not accrue interest, but Keely, it must be paid back when in a few key scenarios. A, when a home is sold. B, if the home is paid off. Or C, if the homeowner decides to refinance. Now, I think there's kind of a myriad of issues here, but let's go through them kind of one by one. First, what happens if the market value, the home values in your area don't continue to go up and up and up, and they start to come down, and now you need to sell? Or worse yet, you've lost your job and can no longer afford your mortgage. You can't sell that home without paying off those mortgages first, and you are starting from a negative equity position because you didn't have any skin in the game when you first started. This is the same thing that caused issues in 2008. Too many people were too highly leveraged and owed more than their homes were worth. That led to short sales, foreclosures, and a whole host of other issues for the housing market. Now, that's obviously the worst case scenario, but even if it doesn't come to that, let's look at another thing that can happen. You have this loan, you've made all your payments on time, never an issue. You're in great shape. You still haven't saved up enough money to pay off your down payment, but that's no big deal until rates start to drop and you want to take advantage of it by refinancing. You can't because you have to pay off that second mortgage first. Put more plainly, you're stuck with that higher interest rate in a market where you otherwise could be seeing relief via a lower monthly payment because your interest rate would have gone down, but you can't take advantage. There's a ton of reasons why I don't like programs like this, and this one in particular I think is problematic. Um, I also think there are just a lot of better alternatives out there. The good news is lending guidelines have gotten far stricter since the 2008 crisis, and programs like these, excuse me, are sure to be monitored more closely than what we saw back then. Still, something I'll definitely be keeping my eye on because these types of programs I do think spell issues for the housing market writ large. I'll always be keeping you up to date with a fact and market based take on what's going on in real estate. So if you ever have questions, reach out. Thank you for listening to yet another of my rants. And as always, comment, DM, text, reach out however you'd like if you have questions about real estate. That's why I'm here.